Come on, let's go.
So yesterday I took my turkey carcass and made some turkey bone broth. I got this awesome idea for egg drop soup from Rhonda Townsend at Carnivore Leo, and it's super delicious. It was a hungry day, so I'm having some bacon and steak and shrimp.
Hey you guys, I am going to cook some pork chops today. I can't find my selfie stick again. I don't know. Over the weekend, which was such an absolutely insane weekend with the whole birthday party and everything, I just am not able to locate that little thing. So here are the pork chops. I'm gonna season these up and I'm gonna fry them in the cast iron. And this is what we're having for dinner today. These are pork steaks. Nope. No, they're not. They're actually mixed pork chops. So, yep, this is what we're having. Got 3 nice chops here. We're gonna go ahead and season these with some seasoned salt. All right. Here is my Redmonds Real Salt, seasoned salt. This is so good. If you're not just a plain old salt person, this right here, top of the line. It's super expensive though, I have to admit. I do have a link to this down in the show notes. But I think last time I looked, it was out of stock, but super, super good. So I don't need to put anything else on these when I use that seasoned salt. I'm just drying these off a little bit because I'm gonna fry them in some beef tallow. So I don't want them to be too wet. So just drying that off with a napkin. And we're gonna go ahead and season these up the rest of the way. Then I'll show you what I'm doing over here in the cast iron. It's been a while since I've done a CarnivorousGrama Cooks show. And so, I'm calling it a show, but you know, video. CarnivorousGrama Cooks video. So I need to think about something that is really good that I can cook up for you guys. Because I think, you know, I love to cook. It's just that I've been so busy. All right, let's look over here. Yeah, this is not good as a selfie stick, but it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. So I'm gonna take this beef tallow right here and I'm gonna put this in my cast iron. I'm gonna fry these babies up. Everything tastes delicious when it's fried up in beef tallow, you guys. So good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put like a little layer, not like enough for deep frying, but enough for like a shallow fry. You can hear it popping because it's got a little, I don't know, beef in there. I'll show you what it looks like. I shall show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. I'm just heating up this beef tallow and I'm gonna fry up these pork chops in just a little hint of beef tallow. So not even 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/8 of an inch or a 1/16 of an inch of beef tallow. So that's what's happening over here. I'm gonna let this heat up till it's nice and hot, and then we're gonna put these pork chops inside. So I've been dealing with an eczema flare in my hands. What happened was, over the weekend, I went to my mom's birthday party, and my mom was supposed to cut the cake, but I don't know, she didn't want to cut the cake. So I said I would go ahead and cut it. Well, I should have put on some gloves or something because my hands totally flared up with eczema after I touched the cake. So I didn't eat cake. I didn't ingest any cake. All I did was touch it with my hands, and my eczema flared up so very bad. I do have some pictures of it, though the pictures don't really do it justice as far as how bad it felt. It just looks kind of dry and cracked and that kind of thing, but it was itching really, really awful. So, the fact of the matter is that I have known that I have had a sugar allergy for quite some time, and I knew that my eczema was flared up by sugar, but I didn't want to believe it, I guess, especially not when I'm not ingesting it. I haven't had sugar in years, literally. But, just having it touch my skin caused my skin, my hand eczema to flare up. So that was really quite interesting. So I guess if I'm touching anything that's dealing with or pertaining to sugar or sweets, which normally I wouldn't be, just so happened that my mom didn't want to cut her own cake, and so I ended up cutting it for her. So very, very interesting happening with that eczema flare. Okay, looks like my oil is nice and hot. It's smoking. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fry these up. Fry them up. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. I gotta find my selfie stick because this is crazy. All right, so this is how the pork chops look like, frying up in tallow, and this is going to be super good. I'll show you what it looks like when they're done.
For some reason, every time I'm making food lately, I forget to show the picture. I done ate half of this one. I ate half of it. I don't know, you guys. Super, super good. Cooking in beef tallow is all of that.
So one day, last week, I had a very low food day, I would call it. I ended up having sardines for breakfast because I think I ran out of eggs or something, and I didn't have any bacon and whatever. So I ended up just having 2 cans of sardines for my breakfast. And this dog's doing weird stuff. This is crazy. Yeah, this is how the dogs are wrapped around my legs. These leashes are too long. Anyway, as I was saying, so I had those sardines, and then we ended up going to my in-laws for dinner, and they had crappie fish, pan-fried crappie fish. Those fish were not breaded, they were just blackened. And bluegills and crappie. I can eat all of these. That's all you got.
That's all we got. That's it right there.
They were pan-fried in olive oil. And I'm gonna show you a picture of what happened to my arm after I ate that. I have it's a little bump on my arm. And it's swelled up like crazy. It's usually just flat. I don't even know what it is. So they pan-fried that fish in olive oil. So for the next few days after that, I have had a little bit of an eczema flare-up in the palms of my hands, on my fingers, and I don't know if it was the fish itself or if it was the olive oil or the seasoning that was on it. I'm just not sure. But it ended up that did not agree with me. So I don't think I'm going to be eating that kind of fish anymore. And I eat fish. You guys know I just did a seafood challenge. And that was no big deal. I didn't have any issues with that. So something about that meal did something to me. And I just ate it with butter. So that day was a really low food, low fat day. And that did not leave me in a very good mood. All right, you guys, I'm getting ready to do my hula hooping. Okay. My watch is almost deceased. All right, let's do it. This afternoon, I'm going out to my granddaughter's cheerleading. I guess they're having a scrimmage game. I don't know what a cheerleading scrimmage is. I've never seen that before, but I'm going to the cheerleading scrimmage. So I'm trying to get my hula hooping done early so that I can not have to do it when I get back. I'm going to try to do 10 minutes real quick before my last meeting of the day. And we will go from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. We're back, we're better. BHS is ready. Ready to go. Now let's go. BLS. 1, 2. Take the scale. 1, 2. It's our time. Time to shine. No doubt.
Got a box. I ordered some MCT oil. The reason I'm using MCT oil is because I'm feeling like I still have some brain fog. And I also ordered some castor oil. I'm hearing about some amazing health benefits coming from castor oil. So I decided that I would go ahead and give this a shot.